Slim here, and this time we're gonna change have the first oil change on Molina as we hit 600 miles. And I'm not going to bring it into the shop because the oil change is pretty simple to do. So at first I just want to show you what oil I had got the 10W40 full synthetic from Kawasaki. I got the oil filter and like the little nut that goes on like the oil drain plug. So I got all like my tools and stuff, got my funnel, and I got this because I don't know how tight the oil filter is, so I'm gonna use that just for now. But you only have to put on like the oil filter on like hand tight. So, and I got that, got some tools, got my sets and my pit bull stand for like when I put the oil back in and the bike. The first thing we're gonna do, y'all can't see it, but so the plug is right there. So you gotta take that off to start draining the oil, and then after that, take the oil filter off, and boom, that's all. That's all she was right. Get y'all set up. So yeah, cause at the oil change spot, they want to charge charge an unbelievable amount that I can easily do this myself. So that's why we're gonna do it. All right, so for the oil drain plug, it's a 17 mil. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it off and get stuff started to see what this oil looks like on Molina's first oil change. Because the oil change is the most simplest thing that you can do. So it's really not that hard to do it yourself. And plus it's good to become more, to be able to work on your own bike. So yeah, but we're gonna give her a clean soon. I just wanted to change the oil. All right, cool. So we popped her off. So now we got the little, now we got the drain bolt loose. Put on my damn glove. And now we're gonna slowly release. Gonna pop that oil out, baby. And the bike is cool, so it's not like the bike is warm or anything. So you're gonna see what she's gonna look like in a little bit. And there she is. There's that oil, baby. Yeah. And she looks pretty good too. Not no metal shavings or anything. We're nice and smooth. So yeah, there we go. So now we're just gonna wait for her to drain out. We're gonna take this oil filter off. Yeah, this is it's the most easiest thing you can learn to do on your damn bike. And I recommend to wear gloves too. So yeah, but she looks good. She looks real good. Not too bad. Not too bad for the first little service because I was, hitting her a little hard. So now I'm just going to get back, and when she's all done, and then we'll continue to take filter off. Then we'll put the filter back, put the plug in, change the actual nut. That is little washer. We're gonna change that with the new one we got. Because you could leave it on, but since this is the first oil change, I'm just gonna do it I'm right. Do it by like the book. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and let her drain for a little bit more, and then I'll get back with y'all. All right, so now that it's dripped out, we're gonna drain a little bit more. Try to get the rest of it out. And now I have to take this bad boy off. Take this off and see if I could do it by hand. Usually when they come from the factory, you can't. So that's why I bought this little tool. So I know I took my gloves, but here's the washer. So we're gonna replace that. All right, so she's still dripping a little bit, but now we're gonna go ahead and put the bolt and the new washer on. And we're just gonna slide it back in there. So then we can go ahead and take the actual filter off. So I'm gonna put that back in there. Don't want no type of dirt inside there at all. All right, we'll wipe it down clean. And there she is. Focus. There we go. Yes, let's put it back in. A little dribbies. Go ahead and slide that back in. Okay, and we'll tighten that down to spec in a little bit. So, and here's the old one. As you can see, they had it pretty tight. You can see that ring around that thing, because you're only supposed to tighten it down to 21 foot-pounds, and you get that from your manual. And there's one trick that I found that may help if you have this type of tool and like it doesn't want like want to stick on. Grab you like a damn towel or something and put it on top. Kind of like add some more space to it. You put the tool on top, put it in. You gotta like kind of like wedge it on there to where it gets tight, and we're loosening up just a little bit. Okay, now I can pull it out. You probably can take it off by hand now. There we go. Yeah, it's like from like the factory, they put the thing on here. Turn around this way. So now we should be able to take it off now. Come on now. There we go, she's coming off. Oh God, all right. So we're gonna release that. Yeah, she was on that tight. She's pretty tight from factory. And there we will have the remaining oil come out, as you can see. Let it drain, don't want to get all over like the exhaust, so. Get the rest of that oil out. And there we go. And that's the oil filter right there. So we're gonna let that remaining little bit like drain off. And then once we put this back on, you don't have to like He-Man tighten this thing. You can like just hand tight and you'll be like good. So we're gonna let that drip for a little bit. Then we're gonna put like the new oil filter on, tighten down like the nut to like spec. And then we're gonna refill the bike with the fresh new oil, baby. Clean her off a little bit. Clean out the rim, you know, get all that residual crap off there. Get her nice and clean. Yeah, they had her on there damn tight as hell. But you know how they are from the... All right, so here's the new filter. Kawasaki OEM, baby. Let me zoom that in for y'all so y'all can see, which y'all probably already know which one it is. See, there we go. Get back to that. And for this, I'll dip my hand in like the new oil that I got. And kind of just like lube up the damn top, you know. There we go, lube up the top so we can put it back on there. You know, slide it back in. And we don't need to be hand tight. We don't need to be like all crazy He-Man tight, because the actual specs is like 13 inch-pounds, which is nothing. Hand tight will be more than enough, so we're gonna move this out the way. Just hand tight. Don't have to be crazy or anything, but I'll want to make sure she's on there. All right, so that should be good. Hand tight. No need to have it on their He-Man's status, because from factory they put it on there a lot more tight than like what you need. So now we're gonna torque down the actual oil nut right here to 21 foot-pounds. 21 foot-pounds, as we see on here. We're at 21 foot-pounds. All right, and like most of this oil that's on the bike now will burn off, so I'm not really too worried. And we heard the click. All right, cool. That's pretty much all she wrote. It's pretty easy to do. And as you see here, it says we're 21 foot-pounds. That's what we tighten it down to. And oil level, yeah, around 4 quarts. So now, next thing we're gonna do now is start putting some oil in this bag, girl. Now we're gonna unloosen the actual fill hole. I kind of already had it unloosened from like my last rod. That down. And now we're gonna fill her up with the full synthetic 10W40 oil, baby. And we also have like a fill glass right here. So we wanna be in between these two lines. All right, so let's go ahead and fill this first one in there. All right, so that's 1 quart down. Get every last drop. This shit costs 15 bucks per bottle. Well, and I bought from the dealer, so like, you know, they throw on like their extra fees and all that crap. But next time I do this, I'm gonna just buy from like a auto parts store, or I'm just buy it online. But I wanted to get this done now because I'm trying to go for like a ride till tomorrow. So that's the first one. Here's the second one. We have 2 more left, so now we're at 2 quarts full. This bike takes like 3.8. Close, right around 4. All right, here's the third one. All right, that was the third one. So now we got 1 more to put in. And on that one, we'll have to pay attention to the actual level, the eyeglass right here. All right, so that's the fill glass right there. So now we're gonna fill this, we got 1 more quart left. So we're gonna put that in now. And I'm gonna put y'all on like the fill glass so that y'all can like see it fill up. We got 1 more to put in, so 1 more. And you can see it go up and down when it's going into the system. And we want to be in between this line and the like top line, but I'm going to be more towards like the upper. So, and we're still going. You can see it going down just a little bit. After that last little bit, I'm going to start the bike so I kind of get that little oil circulating, because as you see, we're right above that line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close her up, start her, get the oil circulating just a little bit, let it settle down, and see where I'm at from there. All right, so I'm gonna leave y'all right here, and I'm gonna start the bike to see like if this will like change, and then if it goes like down a little bit, then we'll top her off, so I'll be as close to that top line as possible, or be like in like the middle where we are now. We're gonna start, see where she like folds when all the oil gets circulating within the system. Went down, so now we're just gonna just let it sit and see where it comes out from there, because now the oil has kind of got all around like the bike. So we're gonna see where she stays at or comes back to when all like the oil trickle down, and like we'll see. Yeah, that's what we're waiting on now, and then we'll see if we will have to top her off. And my bad for that, like while the bike was starting, some dude had was speeding down like my neighborhood road. People are idiots, like complete fucking idiots. So yeah, let's see where she comes at now. It should be like right at the same level where it was, but we'll see. As we see here, she's right above that top line. So yeah, she's good. She's ready to rock and roll, because like it only took like 3.8, so I was pretty much around that same thing. But if I was to do like a full like engine rebuild, then it's 4.2, which is, yeah, so we're right around that level and good. So I wanted her to be pretty much the whole oil change process on any bike is like is simple, just like a damn car. But yeah, that was the oil change of the Z900. So like I'll like recap like the tools you'll need. You'll need an oil drain pan. If this is your first time doing like the oil change, it'll be good to have oil filter remover tool, a torque wrench, the filter itself, the actual washer, and then get you some nice oil for your bike. OEM is better, but there's so many different types of oils out there, so you can't go wrong with most. So as long as this is like the right weight for like your bike, then you should be good. And like if you like are unsure, you can go to your local dealer, and they'll have you all sorted out, unless you want to take your bike there to like get the oil, get the oil change, and a funnel of course, to like, you know, not make a big ass mess. So yeah, that's all she wrote. Melina, her first oil change, first 600 miles service, and that's pretty much all I'm called for. And like everything else about the bike is fine. I am gonna lube the chain and all that crap, just like a little bit. And yeah, she's all ready now. She's unlocked, the braking is done, but now it's time to ride. Time to really ride now. Look how beautiful she is. Beautiful ass bike. So yeah, I'm finna start the bike up, get it to operating temp, then take her inside and probably go for a ride tomorrow. So that's all I have for now. Y'all take care, be like safe. And if y'all want any other type of like maintenance type vids, let me know down like below. I like to do things like this. So y'all take care and ride safe. Peace.